Hey, happy Halloween. Happy October 31st, 2022. And I'm getting you at the end. If you're on the East Coast, it's already November 1st. Hey, hit me back from the future. How did it turn out? What happened? Did the earnings reports come in? What did the Fed do? No, that's on Wednesday. Spoiler alert, they're going to hike rates. It's not going to be pretty. But let's see. Anywho, happy Halloween. What I decided I would do today was talk about some of my favorite candies. And these are favorite by elimination. And mostly because this is what my kids, this is all they could scrounge up. Right? I'm sure there's some better stuff out there, but this was the best of the best that they had. And I gave them a little credit. Hey, you did all right. Next year you can go out and crush it. No, we'll go find the rich houses. This was a weird year. Did anyone else see it this year? That like 75% of the houses had their lights off. They had their lights off. They their cars were in the garage. They were gone. There was cobwebs everywhere. And then there were a lot of houses that were pretty cool and participated. There was one guy dressed up as Mike Myers, scaring the shit out of everyone. Didn't matter how old you were, little kid. But my kids, they had the spidey sense going off. One of my boys looked at the kid, looked at him. This is an older man, and I kind of wonder. Maybe he's out there for the teenagers that are fucking around, but the little kids, like, they don't need to be scared like that. That's my opinion, right? Everyone's got one. But my boy looked at him and he said, "Nope," and he ran away. Went back down to the sidewalk laughing. It was like, "No, I'm not doing that." My little girl went up there. She got her candy and then she just bipped over the grass. Fuck your grass. Good girl. Good girl. My other boy, he saw it coming. He was scared last year, I'm sure, so he remembered. Forget that. Forget that. All right, so what do I have here? Almond Joy. Yes, I love Almond Joy. What does it say on the label here? Coconut and almond chocolate candy bar. I can attest there's almond in this puppy. There's also Mounds. I'll go on the record today and say Mounds is the biggest piece of horse shit that I can think of related to Almond Joy. Mounds dark chocolate. I don't know. I don't think there are nuts in it. It doesn't have to do with the nuts. I think it's a dark chocolate. 100% trash. No offense. But if you're buying stock, not financial advice, Almond Joy all day, every day, 367 days of the year. Yeah, we got a couple leap years in there. It's a weird year. They're getting rid of daylight savings time. Might as well throw a couple more days in this bitch, right? Get you working a couple extra, paying Uncle Sam. What do we have up next? Disgruntled Twix bar. This is the left side. I'm not left-handed. That's why I sound like I'm angry. I'm not angry. It's just the end of the night. Right? Right? No, you don't know. It's not right. It's the left Twix. It would have been so much better if it were right. I did always wonder what it would be like to be left-handed. Hey, hit me down below. Are you left-handed? And what special powers do you have? Mostly, I see that a lot of very, very creative people are left-handed. Go look it up. Mozart, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, the guy that invented the popcorn, Orville. I'm making all this shit up. But there's some pretty creative people out there that are left-handed. If you're left-handed, what special power do you have? And third, last but not least on the docket, happy Halloween. This, in memory of my late cousin, I gotta introduce the Rolo. Are you familiar with a Rolo? These things are. This is why his teeth were fucked. I got to say it like that so AI doesn't get me. Rolos. They're caramel. Wait, hold on. Let me back up. Back the truck up. Creamy caramels wrapped in rich chocolate candy. I do not like caramel. This is what they did. They disguised this in chocolate. So you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a manageable size piece of chocolate. You don't want something too big, ladies. But then you chew on it, and it's that caramel shit that locks your teeth. And I think it's an existential crisis. You don't know if you're ever going to be able to open your mouth again and breathe. You might die. And then the caramel gives out caramel, and you decide, not decide, you realize the good Lord gave you another day. Rolo. What a piece of shit. I'm just kidding. Caramel, whatever you're going by these days, everyone I know loves you. My teeth can't do it. I had too many cavities. I don't like the feeling of locked jaw. And I gotta say, the only reason you're here is because of my cousin. And I'll introduce to you the upgraded s'more. For those that just need s'more, right? They need some more action. The s'more is just snoring, pretty boring. Let me introduce to you the s'marmal. It's a s'more and caramel, the s'marmal. I never put it together until just now. You and I worked this out together. You make an old-fashioned s'more, but before you close it up, you throw the Rolo on top. So now you've got what's a s'more? Hey, to my non-American, I have to imagine s'more is 100% American. Does this even exist outside of the USA? Is this in Germany? Is this in the UK? When we were over there fighting in the world wars? Was this something we brought over? I doubt the smarmal existed back then. I'll see. I'll look real quick since we're going to fast forward some of this. Let me go on and see this. There's a registered trademark, or is there? It looks, you know what? I don't think it is. It's something next to it. Check mark, maybe? Maybe they did that so that you think that it's registered and it's not. The old bait and switch. Okay, give me a second here. When was when was Rolo created? When were Rolos created? No way. Dude, am I going to blow your socks off? Rolo. Savor-rich chocolate, Rolo creamy caramels with smooth caramel centers wrapped in classic gold foils. They don't sponsor me yet, but I'm going to read. Where was hold on now. Okay, here we go. Where were Rolo candies first made? Who makes Rolo caramel chocolates in the United States? Are Rolo chocolates nut-free? Are they gluten-free? Okay, let's go to where were they first made. Rolo candies were first made in 1937 by the British confectioner John McIntosh. You can't make this up. John McIntosh? Who makes Rolo? The Hershey Company has made Rolo candy in the USA since 1978. Rolo candy is manufactured in the USA under a license from Nestle. Okay, well, riddle me this, Batman. Sweet history. Aha. More history. Here we go. No, 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 no. They're trying to jump me into Hershey history. I don't give a shit about Hershey and what operation they think they have going on. Okay. Nestle owns the Hershey Company. United Kingdom? I didn't know that. Introduced 1937, 84 years ago. Oh, this is just some of the background. All right. Well, let's see. They're going to tell us the history. I'll give you the history of Rolo for the Smarmal. The Rolo product was developed in England by Macintosh Simply a combination of caramel and a chocolate coating. Rolo was launched in the United Kingdom in 1937. In 1956, the New England Confectionery Company acquired a license to produce Rolos in the U.S. And so I gotta pull the ripcord here. This is an advertisement. No, what caused them to make this? Was it an accident? Did someone accidentally dump some truffles and some caramel? All right, let me go. Let's just go to the top. Wikipedia, hook me up. Rolo, referring to the roll-style chocolates, is a brand of truncated cone-shaped or conical frustum-shaped chocolates with the caramel inside. First manufactured in Norwich, Norfolk, in the United Kingdom by Macintoshes in 1937, followed by Rowntree's after the takeover in 1969. They are made by Nestle, except in the United States, where production has been licensed to the Hershey Company. A long-running British advertising slogan for the brand was, "Do you love anyone enough to give them your last Rolo?" A YouGov poll saw Rolo ranked the 11th most popular and 17th most famous confectionery in the UK. All right, well, hey, happy Halloween. That did not tell me that it was created in some accident during a world war like I had postulated. But hey, we get some things wrong. What's your favorite candy? Throw it down below. And if there's a sweet emoji, I hope they made an emoji for your candy. God bless. We're going, we got a couple more minutes. We always go to 12:12 when it's 12 minutes in, just for good measure. Just for good measure. Elon stirring shit up at Twitter. I'm really interested to see what happens. Already just blasting the dirty laundry. It's exciting. 12:12:12. Thanks for listening. Be easy. Out.